Hey guys, it's Jenny and Nancy here with another live tutorial for you on Thursday night. We are getting started just a little bit late, I think, because we had some clients and we've been busy all day. So we're going to go ahead and do some crystal pixie with some of the crystals from our awesome mix kit. We have our unicorn and our leaf shape here that I'm going to share with you. Please excuse the gel that I spilled all over here. Just ignore that. So we're going to do two different looks today. We're going to do some Lion King themed stuff because Nancy and I are actually going to go see Lion King after we do live video. So I have two colors here that we'll do for a Nala look. And then I have these ones here. And we're going to do this for our other Lion King look. And I feel like these are really symbolic colors of the Lion King because most of the stuff that you see from merchandise is going to be about this kind of a shade. Almost like a sunset kind of like look.
Oh, it's really cool to do ombre.
So I'm going to do all three of the colors in this ombre just so that you guys know. I'm not just going to do a 2-color ombre this time. I'm going to do 3 in one and then I'm going to do 2 on the other one. So before we get started, I'm going to show you, we're doing this on a clear nail tip in case any of you guys are familiar with the really popular jelly nails that have been happening, or the clear nails or glass nails. Like you can see, my pinky is clear, but I had a bunch of like crystals on there, so you couldn't really tell. I think Nancy did actually do crystal pixie on this pinky, and so many people have been asking about the clear or the glass nails, so we are going to do something like that today. I hope you're all really, really busy this weekend. We're going to do our 15G glue gel condensed first. I'm going to open this up and show you guys what it looks like. It's very thick, very condensed. It's not going to spill out of there. I think the other day I actually knocked it over. It like flipped upside down. And the girl was like so worried that I had spilled it all over the table, and I picked it back up and I was like, oh yeah, no worries. It's fine. Then I'm going to use my number 6 gel end here, and I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to brush that on the surface of my nail. Now, just in case you guys are curious, if you're doing this on top of your liquid and powder, you just need to do a base coat of 15 seconds. If you're doing this on top of dipping, same thing, base coat, cure 15 seconds, and then you're going to apply your glue gel. Now, if you're doing this on top of your gel product, there's already an inhibition layer there, so you don't really have to worry about it too much. But you don't want to go crazy with your glue gel because if you do, your crystal pixie is going to sink so far down in there, it's actually going to ruin the shine of the crystal pixie, and you don't want that at all. So any excess I have, I'm just wiping right back into my pot. Recapping my brushes, recapping all my gel product. And then I'm going to float my top coat on top of that. Actually, Nancy, for some reason we don't have a top coat over here. Oh, we had everything except top coat. That's weird. Usually we have the top coat and nothing else. So Nancy's going to bring that over for us. Thank you, Nancy.
You're welcome.
This is our top coat that we use. This is our non-wipe gel top coat. And the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to gently spread this on the surface. And I have a generous amount here. It's going to like drip down, and then I'm just lightly brushing this down the length of the nail. I'm not pressing too hard because I want to be able to control the amount of product I'm putting onto the nail, and I also want to make sure that I'm not pressing into. See, I still have most of that drip on there. All I did really was like kind of spread it around on the surface. So any excess, I can see I've got a little bit here underneath. Just kind of. There we go. And then swipe. And then I'm going to do Nala first because I feel like it's going to be a little bit quicker than the 3. And I want you guys to be able to see that 3-step. Have everybody be able to join in before we get started with that. And then what I like to do is cascade my crystals down so that they will look really cute.
Somehow this one doesn't have a red cap.
Weird. I'm good with it looking just like that, honestly. I don't think we have any smaller ones, or I would do some smaller ones. Anything that moves around is fine. You can always move it right back into place. Just to let you guys know, if something like that happens, don't worry. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my first color first. So I'm gonna do this at the top. But the way that I'm gonna do that is it's really full. I'm just gonna kind of flip it around here, and then I'm going to put it on right concentrated. Try and keep it as close to the tray as you can so that you don't do what I just did, which is spill it all over the table. And then I'm going to lightly tap so that it will spread itself, but not be so concentrated that you can't see the other color, so it actually will look like an ombre. With my clients too, what I'll tell them is, if you could please turn your nail to the side for me, that way I can get all of the sidewall of their nail. But you don't want it to be too close to the cuticle. I do brush everything away from the cuticle line, and then I gently tap the surface of this if I feel like I need to. Sorry, Instagram. Usually I'm so bad with Facebook, and now it's Instagram today. So now that I've done this, I'm gonna go ahead and actually dump all my Crystal Pixie right back in there. You can use your triangle tray to do this pretty flawlessly. Any excess that I have, just knock it loose and it will go right back in there. Here we go. Perfect. Just like that. It's literally that easy. Hey, Brad! What's up, sweetie? I was literally just talking to you earlier today. And again, be as close to the tray as you can get. It's kind of harder when it's like the middle of the nail. Oh my god, this is so cute. I got this. Oh yeah, Nancy's got this.
How could that happen? Is I have our antiques.
Oh my
crystal
god.
picker.
Her antique crystal picker. Nancy said, get that out of here. You need the new one. You need the newest one.
Up to date one. Hi, Brad.
Oh, so
we
freaking
miss
cute.
you.
Make sure that you're tapping the surface, guys, because sometimes you'll have some and they're going to try and stick up really high. You don't want that because it's going to catch on your client. So I am literally just pushing those down into the surface of the nail. Perfect. Oh, sorry, face. I mean, I did this again to you, Instagram. I'm sorry. So as you can see, and when we put this on the clear background, you won't see that blue underneath there because this is a clear nail. So it's just a little harder for you guys too.
But it's so beautiful with the clear nails.
Yes.
Now.
It ends up so pretty. It's really trendy right now to do it on top of clear. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this into the lamp. We'll cure that for 60 seconds. And then while that's happening, I'm going to dump this back into the bottle and talk to you about the Awesome Mixed Kit. So your Awesome Mixed Kit right now is $229. That's originally $259. Thank you, Nancy. And then you do get all 25 different crystal designs in that. And then 10 of each of those crystals in every single pot. Except for your charm and beads. We give you way more than just 10 in that one. Because 10 little beads would be nothing.
And a lot of like
No.
go.
So this is what I'm talking about, Instagram, right here. So you get a lot in there. But every single one of these is going to have at least 10 in it. I think this one has quite a bit more than 10. But every special shape is going to have 10 of them for sure. Nancy even gave you guys the big 3D in here.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and then we did our obsidian, our red, and our gold for you guys as well. And like I said, you do get 25 different shapes with that kit. But you're also going to get your Crystal Pixie in your pink and white. And this is so you can do your own pink and white ombre. And then you're also going to get your beginner kit. And what I really like about this is you do get some Glitz glue gel. You get your 2 triangle trays and a scoop and a picker. So that way, if you guys have your own gel top coat, you can do your Crystal Pixie right away. And then you can use all of your special shapes and you can do whatever you want to with that.
And it sounds really fun. Yeah.
Thank you, Nancy.
Oh, did I take it away?
Yeah, I have to put... Nancy's like 1 step ahead of me. She's so funny. We have to do precision pen. Nancy's missing the best step. This is the most important part. Nancy got so eager. That's okay. Don't worry. I'll keep you back on track, Nancy. I know your products better than you do. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go all around the edge right here. Nancy is excited. She wants to go see Lion King.
Yeah, I know.
She was like, we're going to do the nanny, and then we're going straight to the movie. Okay, so
Lion King.
All around the edges here. Just every edge, because you really want to seal in that edge. That's what's going to ensure your Crystal Pixie actually does not come peeling off or popping off. And then any little area where you feel like there's a crystal raised up, you really need to get that edge and make sure that it's completely sealed in, okay? So any little spot that you feel like isn't covered by your Crystal Pixie, you can go right in. We did a pretty good job of this, so I don't see any places except like 1 or 2 where we'll have to go in, like right here and right here. But other than that, we did a great job. And we're done. So we're going to pop this back in the lamp 60 seconds. And after that, it's completely good to go. Hey, Extend. How are you? How are you guys doing?
We miss you guys.
We were so happy to see you when we were in Gatlinburg. That was awesome.
Are we seeing you again?
Yeah. Are we seeing you again? Nancy said, question mark.
Want to see them again in...
So just so you guys are curious, these are the 2 colors that we used. This is actually number 9 on the website. If you look on glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com, you can find this there. And I jokingly just called this the Nala mix because to me it kind of, it's like their little pink nose and the color of the lion, right?
That's a cool though.
Yeah, it's cute. It ended up matching perfect. Nancy was like, what about this one? And I was like, oh yeah. She said instead of the yellow. I said no. We'll do that as one look. We'll do this as one look.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. And then I want to use the leaf shape again. I know I just used it, but it is a new shape, and honestly, it's my favorite one.
I like that.
This one, it's almost replaced polished rice for me, Nancy.
Oh, you changing
polished rice is my favorite.
Best right now.
Yeah. Polished rice is gonna be so mad.
Okay, now I put it in the tray.
Okay, Nancy's going to put that on the tray for us. We're going to get started on our second nail. So, again, first step always is going to do your base coat on your liquid and powder or your dipping. If you're doing this on top of your gel product already has an inhibition layer. You don't have to worry about that. It'll be fine. You can go straight to this step. But if you're doing liquid and powder, you're doing your dipping, please remember to do a base coat before you put your Glitz glue gel on. So, Glitz glue gel condensed. We already have our base coat on. It's really thick, guys. I just want to let you know, don't worry about spilling this out. But also, it's summertime. Please don't leave it in your car. You leave it in your car, it's going to be solid in here. It's going to get so thick and nasty, and you will be so upset. So don't leave this in your car. Take everything out of your car, please, if it's gel product.
Okay, I have this one. This shape. I get it.
Oh, nice. What shape? The leaf shape?
The leaf shape?
Yeah. Nancy has it on her nail right there. It's so pretty.
So awesome.
I just think it really reflects the light really well too. It's so pretty. That's the next shape on my nails. Maybe I'll mix them both together. I'll do polished rice and leaf shape. Oh, this stuff spreads so easy. It's so thick though, so guys, be careful. Don't put too much. If you put too much, like I said last time, it's going to seep through the top coat, and then it's going to keep everything from looking really shiny and pretty because it's going to flood all of your crystals, so don't do that. Be careful when you're putting your brush back in. Don't just jam it in there, otherwise the sides of it are going to fray. And if you have a problem with that, my tip is put it in boiling hot water. It will go right back to its shape. But make sure you use a little bit of alcohol before you do that. You want to clean your brush off a little bit, otherwise the gel might not react well with the water. So just clean it a little bit. But floating our top coat, closing everything else. Make sure you close everything. So Glitz gel non-wipe top coat. This is what we're using next on top of our glue gel. So I have my glue gel here on the nail, my base coat underneath it, and now I'm going to float my gel non-wipe top coat on the top of it. The reason you want to use a non-wipe is because if you're using a wipe off product, you may end up with little gaps around all of your crystals that were not there before. You're going to have to go in with your precision pen many times. Okay, it's just easier if you don't have to do that, and non-wipe makes it so that there's one less step. Okay, guys? So I'm going to use my brush. I have quite a bit of gel product on here. And like I showed you guys last time, as long as you are quick about this and you use a very light hand, you're actually not going to use that much product at all. Just be very light. Don't go so crazy with the top coat. And then always swipe the sides because you don't want it to be too bulky. And now we go right next to the next step, which is going to be adding on our crystals and then doing our crystal pixie. Nancy got me no longer the dinosaur. I have new sleek shape here. Wait. Seriously? Now it doesn't want to flip over. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I love this shape. It's so cute. Okay. Come on. There we go. Moisture is catching everything. We're just going to put crystals all over this one because why not?
You need more?
No, I think I got it. The moisture had them stuck together, guys. And then, what? We have a little one right at the tip. This one here.
Looks so good. I like that on the clean nails.
I do too, Nancy. It looks really cute. Move this right back up. I like the way that these look.
By itself.
Literally, you could just leave it like that. It's so pretty. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my red. No. Let's start with yellow. We'll go yellow, orange, red.
Ooh, okay. Let me clean that one. Let me clean this.
There's nothing in it, right? Oh, she didn't clean it up for me. All of it. There you go. You got it. Perfect. Okay, so yellow first. I'm gonna start at the bottom and work our way up. So really concentrated right at that tip there, and then tap, tap all the way just like that. You can see I barely did any like right at the bottom. That's because we're gonna do orange in the middle and red at the top. So we wanna leave enough space so that we can do the 3 colors, okay guys? So now that we've got that, we'll put the yellow back into, here's the lid, Nancy. Then we'll go into our orange.
Well, usually when you're doing it with the real nails, fingernails is so much easier.
Because you're gonna put the nail right in the plate, just like this. Okay, can I have the empty plate? Thank you. So now I'm gonna do the orange right here.
Ooh, ombre.
Right.
Hi Instagram, thanks Facebook, thanks so much for tuning in. Jenny is showing demonstrations on that Crystal Pixie Diamond Dust, Crystal Pixie's nails, and then we're doing a theme is the Lion King. The Lion King, we're gonna go and watch it in a little bit. We're so excited. It gives you some ideas of you can create a look on your nails using any funds, accessory, and crystals on the nails.
Perfect. Okay, and then we're gonna go into red next. Thank you so much.
You're good. They got a meeting with that.
Okay. And then we'll do red is next. Thank you, Nancy. Can I have this right? Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So red is next, and what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to turn this right around just like this, and then I'm going to go on the very end right here. Perfect. There we go. This looks really pretty. Perfect. Oh my god, this is really cute. Okay, Nancy. Nancy has some prior engagements she's going to. That's okay though. We'll probably finish before she gets back, but that's fine. We can do it, Nancy. Oh my god, this is really cute. I haven't done a 3-color ombre yet. This is kind of a little new to me, so I'm glad that we did it on stream because it's always fun to try out new things with you guys. Oh, no worries, sweetie. I'll let you know, sedated. Give me 1 second. I'll show you, okay? I'm going to pop this into the lamp for 60 seconds, guys. Now that I've got everything pushed down, nothing is over the top of my crystals. That's very important. And then everything is pushed away from the side. Okay, so right into the lamp, 60 seconds. So the base that I used sedated, you're gonna do a base coat first, right? Hey B, how are you, sweetie? You're gonna do your base coat first. You're gonna cure that, any gel base coat, for 15 seconds. After you cure your base coat for 15 seconds, you are gonna go ahead and use your Glitz Glue Gel Condensed. And that looks just like this. It's a very thick condensed gel product. And that's what you're gonna put over the top of your base coat or on your gel inhibition layer. So when you're doing your liquid and powder, you're doing your dipping nails, you do wanna use a base coat first for 15 seconds cured. Then you're gonna go into your condensed glue gel. After you do this, then you're going to float your top coat on the top of that, right? So do not cure this layer. You go from this layer, after you do it, straight to your top coat, and then you apply your crystals. After you apply your crystals, then you can cure it, right? So you want to be all the way done with your crystals before you cure that, all right, guys? Please do not put all that product on, and before you put your crystals on, you cure it, because otherwise you're not going to be able to put your crystals on anymore. So now that we've actually done that, I'm going to clean this off a little bit. And then I'm going to go back with my nail. I'm going to show you guys how to use your precision pen. So your precision pen is awesome because it has this little needle on it. See this little hat? Do not throw this red cap away. You need that. You can see there's a little needle here. It's got a tiny little hole. And what this does is it allows you to go around the edge of your nail, all your crystals, everything. Here we go. Like all around these little edges, anywhere in between, any little spot that you feel like needs to be filled in, you just gently squeeze this and you're going to be able to spread that all around. You want to go on the edge of every little bit here. And the more control that you have over this, the less it's going to get on the top of your crystals. And that's why we did the needle, so that you guys would have the most amount of control possible. So you want to go all around any little spot that you think needs to be filled in, you should. just because you want to make sure that those little areas are not actually popping up, right? So don't go on top of your crystal, just go next to it, on the side, wherever you need to go, because you actually don't want to dull your crystal. Go all around your bigger crystal though. So you want to make sure that that is sealed in there properly. Got a little bit on the top. I want to make sure that I don't have that on there before I cure, because that will cause issues with the crystal being absolutely 100% shiny. There we go. Perfect. Oh, just kidding. Okay, I got it. That's what it's going to look like. So I'm going to pop this back into the lamp. Now that I have no more gel residue, I had a bunch of gel on the top of my crystal, but I made sure to wipe it off because otherwise it's not going to be shiny like that. So now I can cure it. But if you did have any gel on the top of your crystal, just make sure you wipe that off before you cure it, because otherwise it's going to cure on top of the crystal and it's not going to be shiny and reflect the light like it was. Okay, 60 seconds, guys, for this step. After I get that in, recapping this is a lot easier if you guide it in with your finger. Just hold your finger on the needle and you'll be able to just put that on. It'll go in right every time. If you guys are curious, the kit that I'm using is our Awesome Mix kit, and that is on sale right now for $229. That's originally $259, and you do get 25 different crystal shapes. And each one of these is going to come with 10 crystals in it, except I think that your round, your AB round, and I think we also have a rose gold round over here somewhere. There's more than 10 in there. We give you more than 10 in that. Hey, Murky, how are you, sweetie? And then if you guys are curious, we also throw in our rose gold beads for you as well. I really like to use these to kind of accent all the crystals. We give you some 3D pearls, and we also give you a really big jar of the big 3D so that you guys can do that if you'd like. It's pretty awesome. But you don't just get this with your kit. You're also going to get your crystal Pixie in your pink and white. So you get your AB and your pink, and you'll be able to do your baby boomer or your pink and white fade with these. And then we also give you a beginner kit, and your beginner kit comes with your crystal picker, 2 triangle trays, and your glue gel. So if you're trying to do your crystal Pixie look like I did tonight, you can achieve that as long as you have a top coat, gel top coat, or a base coat. So you can do your base coat first, cure for 15 seconds. Glitz glue gel, non-wipe gel top coat, crystals, then you cure, then you go in with your precision pen, and you're good to go. I'm going to show you guys the finished products that we just did today, and then we will call it. These turned out so pretty. Okay, so here are our 2 Lion King themed nails. We did our Nala look here, where we did like our champagne and our gold. And then I did a very beautiful sunset, which goes from our red into our yellow. I hope you guys have a wonderful, busy weekend. I thoroughly enjoyed this video. I really love doing live with you guys. I always have a good time. I'm excited because we're going to see The Lion King tonight. So if any of you are in Pensacola and you're going to see Lion King tonight, I'll see you there. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. We'll probably have a different tutorial for you. So if you have any questions or anything like that, you can always email us at info@glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com, or you can give us a call at 206-771-5086, or any other inquiries. You can definitely message me personally, Tall Hopper, or Jeanette Whitehead on Instagram, or you can get a hold of us on Glitz Accessories and Such Instagram or Facebook. Okay, guys? And don't forget, we do have our Facebook group, and that is Crystal Nail Obsession, and I'm going to be posting these on there in just a minute. Thank you guys so much. I had a great time. I will see you guys tomorrow at 6 or 7 o'clock. Okay, guys? Bye.